you go to Tools, and here you have Design Studio, and here you have BaseSpace. Yeah. So you just click on BaseSpace, and oops.
You have to log in.
Yes.
First.
I'm just wondering why. Okay. So
Does one have my Illumina account?
I will just use mine. I hope I remember.
So I remember everything.
Okay. Now I'm in BaseSpace, yeah, so this is the account. And these are the different tabs. So this is the prep tab, and this is what is used for the next tick. So then here you can start organizing your samples. So you can either import a file, like make in Excel, but you can also do it here. So you add a sample, you give it just a name. I don't know. Yeah. E. coli 1. We call it Julia. It's not Arabidopsis. You can look for a project, or you can create a new project. And you can define is it DNA or RNA. Then you save. Oh, sorry, you go to prep. Then you choose the library preparation kit. So if it was E. coli, it was probably Nextera XT. The plate where you have your library. And then here you have your sample library. So you can choose this one. And here you can choose the index. So, oops. Okay,
that's awesome.
For example, yeah. So here you have combined this index I7, so with the code 701, with index I5, SS17. There is one thing. There is one index for next tick that you cannot use. I have to confirm, but if I am remembering right, it is this one. So because it's starting with 2 G's. So G, if you remember, it's dark. For a normal read, it would be not a problem to have 2 G's. You cannot have 5 G's. But if you sequence the index is much shorter. There you cannot have 2 G's at the beginning. Yeah, so you should choose an index that has not 2 G's. Yeah. So let's see.
Probably you can put it on another just bit.
I clear it, and then let's see this one. Where is it? I don't know. It's yes, it's this one. 705, yeah. So this has 2G. Don't use this one, yeah. So this one should not be used. This one. All others are working, yeah. Only not this one. It is in the manual somewhere, but it's unfortunately here is no warning. There should be a warning, of course. It would be much better. Okay, or so we have to mark it and move it, and then yeah, if you have several libraries, then you can go to pooling. I don't have a project, yeah, so you have to also assign a project. And then here you could select which samples to pool. So of course with one you don't pool much. And then you go to plan run. Pool ID, yeah, I have to give you the name. Okay.
You have to remove the second pool now because now you have 2 pools and one of them is undefined.
Correct. And now you can enter the specification for the run. So single read paired and the number of cycles. For example. Yeah.
So what happens if we put in more than 151? There's an error message telling us.
I don't think so. I think you can make a mistake there. Yeah. So let's try it.
Actually interesting because
yes,
if we are limited by the library bracket.
Yes. Maybe at the stage when we start the experiment, maybe then, but I'm really not sure. So don't do it in reality. Yeah?
Okay.
So it's a good question, but we don't have for everything a warning. Yeah. So be careful. So always when there is a start, you have to use it.
Yeah.
Then I use dual index. second one. Ah, yeah, it's
Because
using
you only
automatically
one.
because I only use one.
One
So it's not so stupid. Yeah.
Okay.
it can think a little bit. Okay. And then you go to sequence. Okay. And so now I have created the run, and then on the next tick I can select it and start it. So this is the prep tab.
So you would log in to your BaseSpace account in NextSec, and then you will see the list of planned runs.
Exactly. So if you, of course, if you use the cloud, you can do this on any computer. Yeah, you can do it at home. And then when you start the experiment, you can just select it. So that's.
There is no way to start the run remotely. There has to be.
Yeah, of course, you have to put in the.
Yeah. Besides putting in all the stuff, I mean, really starting the run. There's no way.
Yeah, but what is? I mean, if nobody's in the lab, how would you?
Just asking.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, to really start it physically, somebody has to be in the lab. But it's good if you can plan it before, yeah. So sometimes it's good to do this before, how to organize it, yeah. So you don't have to do it in the last minute, but you can do it in some quiet time, yeah. So, you know.
During overnight incubation. Enrichment.
Yes. So, because if you do it, I mean, the reality is maybe you start the run in the evening just before you leave, and somebody calls you, come, I'm waiting for you, and then you do it quickly, and maybe then you make a mistake, yeah? So, if you do it in some calm time, it's maybe better. Okay. So, this is basically it. So you have the prep tab, you have the runs. So these are just some examples, yeah, that I have downloaded. So we have some example projects that you can download and play with it. So one run is one experiment. Within one project, you can have different runs. So let's see this one. Yeah. So these are the runs within a project. And then immediately you see the quality data. If you click on it, so this is similar to what you would see in sequence analysis viewer or on the MyStick in the MyStick reporter. So these are details about this sample.
So this is now resequencing of some certain genes.
Yes. So you see the coverage. Score. And here you see the variants. Yeah. So these are variants within this region.
So maybe we have some.
So here data were already analyzed and aligned and compared with the reference sequence. And then if you go to apps, so here you have the different applications. So these are the different software types that you can use for different types of analysis. So for example, this for metagenomics. This is for RNA-seq. This is for alignment. And yeah, so for example, this is so these are Illumina applications, but these are from other companies. Yeah, so I don't know all of them. Yeah, so GeneTalk, yeah, some company in Berlin. Genomatics, it's a company in Munich for pathway analysis. And all the time another one for metagenomics. Yeah. So all the time there are new enrichment.
And with filters, almost there are filters, so you can basically select one certain category.
Yeah. And the good thing is, so most of them they are free of charge anyway. If it's from a different party, some of them you have to pay something, and basically you can pay, you can like buy credits, Illumina credits, yeah. So and then you have to use them for each analysis. You have to pay something, yeah. But for most it's free. Okay, and then you also have a section with public data that are available for downloading, for using. You can use this if you want to try some application.
Да, это очень полезно. Пробуйте.
So I selected files run. I think this was done on MySeq. Let's look at the charts. So this is what you see on sequence analysis viewer. Here it's on BaseSpace. What is good is that it's in the cloud, yeah. So you can look at it at home. Alexander can look at it in Moscow. You just call in, please have a look, and tech support can have a look at it. Yeah. So it's quite nice. This is the summary. It's the same what you see in sequence analysis viewer for read 1, read 2, indexing. Oops. There is no index for file Excel. That's why there is nothing. This is the sample sheet. Okay. Yeah. So I would really play with it a little bit. Just log into your account and then you can play. Question?
Надо подумать.
Yeah. But so now at least you know where to find it, and you can try it, and then if you have later questions, I can try to help you.
Just play around, not
Покажешь мне проект в BaseSpace твой, если тебе не сложно.
Yes, 24 hours, 7 days per week.
Ну, может быть, слегка попозже, сейчас он скопируется, я соединю.
Хорошо.
So at the moment this prep is only for next year. Yeah? All the other tabs are for all systems, but the prep tab is really specifically
Florian, so that's interactive. Maybe we can manage our sample sheet and our project right now. By any way it takes time.
Yes,
to prepare and
I think you are right. So we should do this. So I create.
Если все можно удалить в галерее, если обратно не закрепляешь, вот, пока ждем Максимку, может заняться чем-то полезным.
Вот мы посмотреть конкретно, ну, допустим, что, как могут собрать эти программы, которые на BaseSpace лежат. Скажем, собрать бактериальный геном или там вирусный геном.
Ну, вот у тебя же данные то загружены.
Ну, да.
Вот вперед, самое то. Самое то. Отлично.
Юрий, я вас понял, вот, я вас услышал. Есть все-таки требования к руководителям, есть рекомендации, они будут изучать. Чтобы у вас было все, вот, как бы все остальные какие-то танцы были, которые вдруг захочется предпринять. Это...
Actually, one thing. Hi. Okay, we can try this actually. So it would be later. Of course, it would be good if you use your account. Yeah. So, but maybe I can transfer this. Yeah. I haven't tried it myself. So I will try this. Anyway, I create now the project.
Well, you can share the project then, right? So.
Yeah. I will. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try it. Yeah. So. Okay. So you fill out all these things. Yeah. Give it a name. Select a project. It's DNA. What is what is the question? Problem?
No.
Yes.
Так внимательно, сейчас. Докладываю.
This is our work problems not connected with Mexico episode and Ramos.
Okay.
Just organization.
Okay. So. Yes, it's this one. Intrinsic.
Я думаю, что лучше станет.
Я не уверена, что он поздний возьмется, то он на сеть уже ищете. Да.
This is the library replicated for the 5X, right?
Yes.
Особо никакой разницы нету, потому что библиотека уже готова.
Да.
Разница как? This is the project here. there needs to be a name
The name.
for that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, exactly.
I think it's 2 by 75 or 76.
Yeah, what? Okay. А ты загрузил два
Это
файла?
прямое обратное чтение одна проба.
So we don't use an index. It's 5. Yes. Sequence. Ah.
Так, это какой был? Ферм, да?
Что-то запустить BaseSpace, Грэдлер пытался, но не знаю, что вышло, надо смотреть.
So here we have
Так, вот это вот то, что ты загрузил. Да? Я правильно понимаю?
Я не знаю, может вот это то, что я загрузил.
Okay, and later we can see if I hopefully find it. Then
Это какой-то анализ.
so I was just thinking, how can I share it? Because this I cannot share, and you can see here I'm only invited to view this project, yeah. But I'm not the owner, so I'm not allowed to share it with somebody else.
The lower two are public data. These from Illumina.
Exactly, they are from other people, yeah. But this is my own project, and this I can share, yeah. So now I can really use this. If I go there to this one, this is grayed out, yeah. So it's not working. So I suspect that I cannot. Before it's not really actually run.
You cannot.
I cannot share it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
I think this is
Yeah, then we have to do the same with your account, or we just run with your account and then.
I mean later. Maybe Julia can do it. Yeah, so she can.
Okay.